recently did a video breaking down how the MCU's multiverse works with 4 major mechanics, one of which being the anchor beans that was introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine. While I was discussing this, I noticed a plot hole that doesn't quite make sense and can make the Marvel Multiverse even more confusing. Let's dive into what I found. Before going any further, if you somehow have yet to see Deadpool and Wolverine, then there will be spoilers ahead. Okay, now we can get started. Quickly summarizing, it is revealed that the Wolverine that died in Logan was the anchor bean for Deadpool's universe, aka the individual that must be kept alive if the universe is to be healthy. In an effort to replace that fallen Logan, Deadpool grabs a Wolverine from a different universe where the two of them stop Cassandra Nova together and somehow heal the slowly dying universe that Deadpool lives in. This is where the plot hole begins. Another character in the film named Paradox clearly and simply explains that an anchor bean cannot be replaced, which would mean that despite Deadpool's efforts to find a Wolverine to replace the dead one in his universe, it wouldn't change anything. If there was continuity with all this, then Deadpool's universe would have eventually fallen in the thousands of years that Paradox said it would take for his universe to decay. However, the film also introduces that the Time Variance Authority, or the TVA, has access to devices known as Time Rippers that can instantly destroy a universe. When Cassandra Nova attempts to use this for herself, Deadpool and Wolverine stop her by finding a way to destroy the Time Ripper and Cassandra Nova herself. In doing so, this somehow restored the healthy timeline that Deadpool lives in, preventing its doom. This to me, what doesn't make any sense. How does destroying a device that is designed to erase timelines from existence at an accelerated rate suddenly save a dying universe? Unless I'm missing some big point from the film, this to me just doesn't make sense. I understand what Marvel Studios is trying to do with having a unique adaptation to Molecule Man. Wait, who? Yeah. Molecule Man was a character in the Marvel comics where he always existed in every universe, acting as the bomb where if he died, the universe would also die very quickly. Essentially, Molecule Man was the anchor bean in every Marvel comic universe. With Marvel always getting some inspiration from the comics but never following anything line by line, there was going to be some twists with this. Regardless, Marvel needs to explain more with this whole anchor bean mechanic. Was it possible that Paradox was lying the whole time and that Deadpool's universe was never really dying? Well, no, because Hunter B-15 confirmed that the state of Deadpool's universe was returning to normal after they stopped the Time Ripper. Then this still doesn't make sense unless the destruction of the Time Ripper caused someone else to be selected as the new anchor bean. Or is it possible that someone is causing an illusion and that Deadpool's universe is actually still decaying? Now, please don't get me wrong. I love Deadpool and Wolverine, especially finally giving us a live-action Gambit with Channing Tatum in the role, as I've been waiting for that for a long time. This is my #1 flaw with the movie, as it really to me just doesn't make sense and doesn't make the Marvel Multiverse that much easier to follow when it's already been poorly reviewed from time to time with the different movies. Now, there are still several more movies and TV shows to take place in this Multiverse Saga, so it is quite possible that this will all be explained in the future, but it doesn't dismiss the problem that the anchor bean mechanic is heavily flawed. Even if the anchor bean dies, there is at least one way for a universe to be restored, meaning that the anchor beans are actually not that important to the life source of a universe. This to me is something that I hope gets addressed in a future Marvel project or cleared up at some point by a creative or executive lead at Marvel Studios. It is also entirely possible that I've just made an idiot of myself in this video and the answer was super obvious. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already for more Marvel content. Until then, have a great rest of your day wherever you may be.